How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're all chilling, relaxing. I've been gone for 1 week. I was gone in Japan from Wednesday to Monday, and then I flew back here yesterday. How are you not literally bedridden with exhaustion? I have to go to Arc World Tour rehearsal in 2 days, and then I gotta do Arc World Tour finals. What do you mean? There's no time. Look at this shot. Look how cool this is. This was, of course, the Reject Fight Night Cross Sajam Slam from this last weekend. Thursday in Japan, we shot a bunch of fun content. Friday and Saturday were the training days in the Red Bull Gaming Sphere in Nakano. Super fun time. Really enjoyed the event. I got to commentate with Steven Yipes, which was really fun. There was a cool exhibition in the middle, which was really cool. Thanks to Gotchkun and Mena and Bonchan for playing in that. And then the matches themselves were really, really awesome. And I think everybody had a lovely time. The matches themselves also were very close. There were so many like 2-1 last hit scenarios, but I'm very happy with how everybody played. I think they did awesome. What has been happening with things like Reject and things like CR Cup and Street Fighter in Japan is that since the game has come out, they've been doing these like huge influencer streamer events. I pitched the same thing here. I really tried to get it going here, but we couldn't really get it going until like the slam started with Tekken in March of last year, like a year ago. And we didn't start doing Street Fighter until the first Street Fighter Slam in September. It's pretty cool that, you know, they went up there and did pretty well against a lot of like streamers and stuff who've been playing Street Fighter for quite a while. 2 months ago, a lot of the people that are up here like had never really played Street Fighter, right? Which I think that's such a difference in like the Street Fighter experience for Japan and North America. In Japan, it's been huge for a long time. Something funny about the event, you may notice I wore a Reject hoodie. I bought a Reject hoodie to support Reject. Like 8 minutes before the event started, they walked up to me and I was wearing my hoodie, my Supreme hoodie, and it has a tiny little logo right here that said Supreme on it. Capcom was like, you can't wear that logo. You got to change out of that. It's a logoless stream. And I was like, oh, don't worry. The stream is twitch.tv/Sajam. He's cool with logos. I asked him and they were like, nope. And so I was like, oh, well, I have a backup hoodie. So I pulled this out of the bag and I wore my Reject hoodie, which was cool. The funny thing about it is like literally the MC for the stage, he commentated Capcom Cup, you guys may know. He was also wearing the exact same hoodie. So they were like, you're going to follow this guy onto the stage. And I was like, awesome. And then I looked at him and he was wearing the same hoodie as me. And I was like, well, yeah, he also had to change out of his Supreme hoodie. A couple of things about the Japan trip in general. I thought that having that many people in Japan was really fun. I'm so happy that everybody went and had like a really dope time. I think everybody had fun out there. The crowd was awesome. They were really excited for everybody. They really liked that everybody came out and like made faces and poses and did stuff. Like, you know, the Japanese teams came out and they were pretty excited. Cool. Then when the NA teams came out and they were doing poses and faces and CarQ did like the Honda thing and then they were all just like doing stuff. Like I think from top to bottom, everybody really enjoyed it. Yeah, Flayon. I'm at Flayon in parentheses cardboard, Paper Mario style, and the flesh version of Flayon. Flayon is hilarious. One of the coolest people I've met. SK and I were like, oh man, Flayon, did you see in the venue? They had the really cute little chibis of you. Your fans in the crowd. It was really cute. And then Flayon said, yeah, it was really cute. Those are my ops. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, they can't be cuter than me. That was a good answer. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who tuned in live. I'm sure the hours were like really tough for you. The biggest things about the event is I wish we could have hung out with the Japanese players a little bit more. I think originally we talked about like pre-day matches where everybody was warming up and playing, having the Japanese teams like come play also. It didn't end up happening because I think they were worried about space, but in hindsight, it would have been really cool if everybody could have played in the same spot. And I think in general, doing some kind of slam where like from start to finish, everybody plays in the same place, like that Red Bull Gaming Sphere would be really fun. Like if we could somehow get everybody summit style into like a house and do like a slam from start to finish offline over like 5 days or something like that, I think that could be really cool. And yeah, I think everybody enjoyed it. I think basically the feeling from everybody, even before we went to Japan and did this, was like, if this goes even remotely well, we should try this again. And I think basically everybody had fun and wants to do it again. I mean, we got Daigo and Tokido to come out. This Daigo coming out of his house to play in this is outrageous to me. It doesn't make any sense. Tokido coming outside, sure, but Daigo coming out of his house, poor Daigo. He pulled up and he lost to Tokido and then he lost to Nephew. That was his day. Thank you for coming, Daigo. I appreciate it. You know, like he showed up and he had a good time regardless. The jerseys were really cool. I think everybody in the audience and everybody on their team was like, oh, fuck, they have jerseys. These jerseys are cool. We have some actually. They are on sale on the website, if you go to our website, sajamslam.com, you can still buy some. There's only 50 total that we're selling. And it's because you can't really get 12 jerseys. It's kind of hard to just get 12 jerseys. You need to get slightly more. Yeah, the players got to pick their numbers, except Sykkuno and BoxBox, and I think I asked them both, and then they never got back to me. So if we sell all 50 jerseys, I actually think I might still be negative if every jersey sells. It's fine. I don't know. The fact that they got made is cool. The cutouts, dude, the cutouts were sick. Something that our teams did that I think that they really liked, and they don't do as much, as like everybody really interacted a lot with the cutouts, right? Like our teams really like they were hyping up Flayon's cutout. They were like walking over to shake hands with the other team's cutout. Like people were getting real hype about the cutouts. I don't know if they always do that for Japanese events. My favorite shot from the entire tournament is when Froden was playing Shibuya Hal. Froden, he's a Tokido fan. He starts meditating on the stage. He's meditating on the stage, and then they cut.
Yeah, this is serious. I went back. That was a hey, Froden, how you doing? To level 3, that was
to the zoom in on him. Oh, I'm dying. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm crying. It's so funny that they just matched the zoom. They were really selling it. Me and Steven Yibes were dying when this, oh man, we couldn't keep it together. Part of, getting ready for the event, I was in like a group chat where we were like, guys, we have to have this cardboard cutout made for Flayon. Who do we know that makes these? We got to get this made. It's got to, we got to submit the art, and it's got to look like this, and it's got to, you got to make sure that they're on the stage, which is cool. I think HoloLive helped make Flayon's cutout, or like they knew someone to do it or something like that. They were like, we could figure this out. Yeah. And I just realized that Gotchkun is like stanced up with Flayon. Dude, the perfect parries. I clipped it. Sandblast. Like, all right. Just right there. Like he just, I don't understand. This Francisco guy, his perfect parries are, he needs to be stopped. Like, why is he so powerful? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I did see that he was an Overwatch streamer. Yeah, I saw that he had OW in his name, and I was like, is this why? Is this the power of Overwatch? Like, I don't understand how he was so ready for everything. Like, he perfect parried like 400 fireballs. It was outrageous. Dude, if you put, I don't know, a random Capcom Cup person in his spot, they're not gonna have this success ratio. You know what I mean? Unless outside of Kakadu. Look at this. From my quick counting, perfect parry Luke Fireball 24 times in 6 rounds with only 9 regular. Look at this. Bro, what is happening? Like, what is going on? Never did anything with him too. He kind of did just perfect parry them and then never get a punish or a drive rush after. But it doesn't matter because the aura, Watching it, I couldn't believe it. This is not normal. No one should be able to do this much. Anyway, this is a picture of everybody there. It was really cool. And we even got Flayon, although Flayon's hovering. For those of you wondering, like, what kind of cool Japan stuff did you do? I was busy, man. We had to make sure every human being made it in and was alive. That's mostly Emily's job. And then besides that, getting everybody around, shooting content, playing Street Fighter, doing the event, like all of that was a lot of stuff to do. I basically had no time to run around Japan and be like a tourist, which is okay because I'm gonna be back probably for EVO Japan, right? Like I didn't film any TikToks at a shrine. What's up, guys? It's your boy. Let me desecrate this shit. No, I was just there. Oh yeah, we also ate ice cream while we were shooting it. That was really cool. A fan came up and gave us ice cream. People are saying Big Bird propaganda. I'm about to open my Instagram and pull up the first time I ever ate one. I would like to submit evidence to the court. Let the record show I've been crushing these things since pre-pandemic. Okay, I'm not the influenced, I'm the influencer. 334 weeks ago, October 18th, 2018. Is a bite of my ice cream. And I had already known about this from before that. I am, if the term may be used, the influencer. Look at Yipes and Steve just having the times of that. This is us working, No hashtag ad. Although, could you imagine if like Monaka Jumbo, it gets a sponsorship with Street Fighter? How sick that would be. This video.
Y'all, I got a confession to make. I'm having a real serious problem out here in Japan, and this is what's causing it. It's too cheap, and it's too delicious.
This shit is killing
For those
me.
that know me, I love Spam, and I know what's in it. I know. But I don't give a flying fuck.
The laundry machine
Period.
in the background.
This is delicious. I recommend this to anybody, even vegetarians, to come and try this when you're in Japan for the one time. My goodness, this right here. Isn't she lovely?
I was in my hotel room just crying, laughing, watching this shit, dude. People gas it up, but getting snacks at the konbinis out there's so many snacks that I'm like really jealous of. Particularly like pastries and then like onigiri are the two things that like here I really don't like convenience store pastries or like cold or hot foods in general. But the konbini food there is like a lot better for snacks. Listen, I'm not trying to eat out of a konbini 24/7 because you could just go get real food, right? But I could just crush an onigiri at any time, you know? They're like always good. Emily really likes the egg sandos, although she's been converted. She was an egg sando enjoyer, but then the onigiri, like, yeah, we're both like big onigiri enjoyers. Vegan Spam, it probably exists. Anyway, I had a great time, and I hope everybody enjoyed the event, and we'll probably try to do something like that again soon-ish, question mark.